Good morning, Wendi.
Good morning, and how are you this morning?
Fabulous. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about your business.
Well, I sell gourmet fine cheese and gourmet foods and tabletop accessories, all for enjoying a wonderful meal with your family and friends.
And you've been able to give me good advice for Valentine's meal,
Yeah.
I seem to recall. And yeah, artisanal cheese was on my shopping list last week, and I haven't got it yet. So
Oh,
you got
dear.
you got another customer today.
Good. I got lots.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on. You're living in the shadow of the post office, and it looks like.
I was so excited about the potential for the post office and what it was going to do to Water Street and increasing the walking traffic along Water Street here. And as of last Wednesday, I'm just totally gutted by what I found out is potentially happening. I've still got my fingers crossed that with enough pressure that the government, the local government, will have to back off on what they want to do.
What's your angle on that? How do you hope to persuade them to change their mind?
Well, just drawing to the people's attention, number one, that the price that is being paid for this property is so ridiculous, it's just not even funny. And that is taxpayers' dollars. So when the government, they say that they do their own appraisals, but they don't have to think about that the rent is covering the mortgage payment. They can just come in and whip a price on it for however much they want to, and if it's a little bit high, well, we'll just up the taxes just a little bit to cover that.
So, to your knowledge, is this a done deal?
No. I have heard Mayor Craig on the TV interview that was done on Saturday night, and also in a communication that I had from Ben Tucci. Both of them have said this is not a done deal. From what I understand, there is another closed-door session of council on Monday, October the 5th or something?
Next Monday.
Yeah, next Monday. And from 6:30 to 7. And I suspect that this property purchase is what is going to be discussed, and either it will be a done deal at that meeting, or if cooler heads prevail, or then perhaps we have a chance to get people to get this a sober second thought.
Tell me about your 5th anniversary in business and what your hopes are to or were to have been in this current location.
Well, I've been planning since August my 5th anniversary, and I've arranged with suppliers that I've dealt with for the last 5 years for special prices on some of my top-selling cheeses. I'm going to have three cheeses a week on super special, and lots of other things planned. I should be focusing my attention on making this next month of October a really fabulous time for my customers and so on. And here I am getting distracted by this that has been laid on my table, not knowing if I've got a place, not knowing whether, a move in retail can be devastating, can be absolutely devastating. And yeah, there we are.
And how has news of this been filtering around the block with your brother and sister businesses? Are you getting some support from them?
Yes, for sure. People are just appalled by what's happened. And everybody's sort of in a state of shock, because in any of the plans that were ever discussed for the work on the old post office, this building was never a factor in that. And all of a sudden, as of September 22nd, on the website for the old post office is a new artist rendition where the charming old buildings that have some architectural details that are of historical significance has been razed to the ground. And there's a rather nondescript brick wall and 4 windows that I'm assuming it will be a part of the post office. They say it's for water access, But I can tell you, there's a huge wall that for the flood control that would prevent getting down to the waterfront anyway. So I think there's been a lot of well, I think it's pie in the sky dreams of what they want to create. And I don't know, it just seems ridiculous to me that with a 22% vacancy rate in the Galt core commercial vacancy rate, that they would take a business that is doing quite well. I mean, I've managed to make my 5-year landmark here, and throw me out onto the street. It's just ridiculous.
Listen, I want to thank you for sharing the story and the news. We will push this out to as many people as we can so we can get the story out there. And I wish you good luck in your conversations with our current councillors.
Yes.
And good luck next week.
Thank you. Thank you very much.